Hi, come on in. If you like everything crochet, then you are in the right place. And today I have this beautiful summery daisy granny square. I just really love how bright they are. They definitely give off that summery vibes to me. And everything that you need to be able to make this is in the description box down below. So please check that out for all the information you need, and also some links and so on that may interest you. Now, if you don't have what you need to hand, then just pop this video on your watch list and you can come back to it when you do. To start, we are going to use our yellow colour for the centre of our daisy granny square. We will start with a magic ring. I do have a tutorial for this on the channel and I will link it in the description box down below. I always fix mine with a single chain to start with. We need to make 3 chain. Now I've already done the one, so I will make 2 more. 1, 2, and that gives me the 3 chain in total. And this will count as one of our UK trebles, US double crochets. And we need to make another 11 in the magic ring. So roll around in through the magic ring and pull up that loop. You've got the 3 loops on your hook. Around your hook, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and you just do that the whole way around. Do another 11 and I'll meet you back when you've finished. So I have made my 11 other UK trebles, US double crochets, and I'm just going to use my end to pull my magic ring tight. I am going to cut my wool, put it through, and I'm going to make an invisible join. Put that on your needle, and just this stitch is right up here, right there. Put it through both those loops at the top. That's a V. Pulling it through, and come over. Sort of hold it down towards the front that little bit. Go under the back of that V, not the front one, but the back one, and go down through the loop that's just below it as well. Can you see that? Right there. So you're going through the second part of the V and down through that loop right there, pulling that through. And you can almost see where that V is now started there. Pull that a little bit tighter, and when you've done, it becomes an invisible join, and it looks just like the rest of them. I then usually finish off my ends on this bit at the back. I just find it's easier sometimes to do it as I go along. You can obviously leave them and do them at the end. It happens to be one of my worst things that I hate doing, so I tend to try and do it as I go along. I do tend to just put a little knot in them, always making sure that you pulled your middle one tight enough so that you don't leave a big gap. It just helps to secure both of those, and I do a second knot as well. And then I usually run in those ends. I won't for the sake of this video, but I would usually run in those ends. Right, out of the way. I'm going to start with the second row, and we use our white for this one. And you put your hook through any of these ones, and you catch your wool on the back and bring through to make a loop on your hook. Now we're going to make 2 chains, so 1 and 2, and we are going to make a double treble 2 together in UK terms, or in US terms a treble 2 together. So that's putting the wool around your hook twice in through that same loop that you were working through, pull it back up. You've got the 4 on your hook, put it around your hook, pull through 2, round your hook, pull through 2, but you stop it there with the 2 loops on your hook. You start your second one, so you have your yarn going round twice, in through that same stitch at the bottom, pull up a loop, you end up with 5, you're going through 2, going through 2, that's your second one done, and then you wool around and go through all 3. Then you do 2 chain, and in the next one you are making a double treble 3 together, or in US terms a treble 3 together. And it's simply the same idea. Wool round twice into the next stitch, pull up that loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, but you don't finish that stitch before you start the next one. So wool round twice, in through that loop, pull it round, pull through 2, pull through 2, oops, and then that's the second one, but not finishing it, and do the same again. Wool round twice, pull up that loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then you've got 4 loops on your hook, and you pull through all 4, and you chain 2, 1 and 2. Now you repeat this the whole way around. You should have 12 of these groups when you are finished. I will put on the screen the instructions for you in case you can't remember, and I'll meet you back when you're finished. So I have done my 12 groups. You can really see it starting to come now, and this time we're going to simply join with a slip stitch to the top of that first cluster right here. So yarn around and pull through both of those loops, pull that long, snipping it off, and obviously you can finish in these ends if you want to before you start the next round if you want to. So we're going to bring in our main colour, and I am using this lovely mint green, really nice and summery looking, but there's lots of other colours. Use whatever you want to, they all look beautiful. We're going to be working into the chain 2 spaces this time round, so you can start anywhere that you want to. Put your hook through and pull through a loop. We will make 3 chain, 1, 2 and 3, and this does count as a stitch. We will do 2 UK double trebles next to that in the same space, or in US terms 2 trebles. So we'll round twice and in through that space, pull up that loop, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2, because we are finishing them this time. Make another one into that same space, pull through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2. We will make 3 trebles in the next 2 spaces, so that's just go round, normal treble, get 3, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and in the same space another one, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull round, pull through 2 and pull through 2. We'll go into the next space and do exactly the same. So that is the 3 UK trebles, US double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. And then we'll come to what will be our next corner, and in this corner we are going to do 3 double trebles UK or trebles US, and it's put the yarn round twice in through that hole, pull up a loop, go round through 2, pull through 2 and pull through 2, and the same again, and then one more to make that cluster of 3. We will have 2 chain, and then repeat the same cluster. So we are making this corner, so it's a cluster of 3 double trebles UK or trebles US. So it is that 2 loops around your hook, in through and pull up that loop, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2, and in through, same way, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2, and last one, 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. We will just continue this last bit until we get round to the end here. So cluster of 3 UK trebles, US double crochets in the next 2, and then this corner clusters here, which will be the 3 double trebles UK, treble US, your 2 chain, and then a repeat of the previous one. Again, I will put this on the screen so you can see it, and I'll meet you back here. So we have done the rest of this, and I've just finished my second lot of UK trebles, US double crochets, and we're going to just complete this corner here, which is to do the one group of double trebles or trebles if you're in the US. To complete this corner, round twice and in through that hole, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and the last one of this cluster, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. We will make 1, 2, and we will join it, and as this counts as a stitch, we will join it to the top one of the chain stitches. Put it through both loops to join with a slip stitch. We will now chain 3, and that will count again as a UK treble, US double crochet, and we will work UK trebles, US doubles the whole way across here into our stitches. That gives you 11 trebles the whole way along, and we will now do 2 more into the corner hole. That's 1 and 2. We will chain 2 and do another 2, ready to start our next side. And you just do your trebles the whole way around with your corner, with your 2 chain and then 2, and I will meet you back when you get to this corner here. We've come to the end of that row. We are now at this corner here. We'll do another 2 UK trebles, US doubles as the first group. We will then do 2 chain. We will do another one here, and as this one counts, we want to join that to hit as the second one of that group. So we will do an invisible join again. So pull that wool longer. You pull through your hook or your yarn. We will join to the top of, as this one counts, but we will use it through the second one. That's how we will do it. Pulling it through, go through the second one of this little V right there, go through the loop down below, pulling it together and making that stitch at the top of your chain 3. And then obviously just finish off your end nicely so that it isn't going to come undone, but you can see how that makes that beautiful stitch for you, and you actually can't see the join. I will work that one down through to the other piece of yarn that I have there. When you've taken your loose end down through your work, just finish off your ends as you would normally, and then you've completed your daisy granny square. And that's all there is to it. Now I will have some more varieties of granny square that you can use, as well as some ideas as to what you can make out of them coming up in tutorials on the channel, so keep a watch out for those. And let me know what you enjoy making with your granny squares, or your favourite type, in the comments down below. I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe. It all helps with the algorithms. Thank you for watching, for keeping me company, and I'll see you in the next one.